to come out of the... Gates strong. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Murray. After the miss from Trae Young. Murray kicks to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. He takes it in. He lays it in. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first.
Well, that's just great timing, interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Kicks it out to Paul. For 3, Booker buries it from 3-point range.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Paul dishes to KD. Ayton a screen on Capella. KD's shot is off. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, great class player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. Count it. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Murray for 3. Capella sets a screen for Young. Sinks the 3-pointer. Young's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
KD a screen on Murray. And here's Booker from the arc. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about Durant inside because of that height? Just tough to deal with. Comfortable attacking from that spot.
And a deep 3 from Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Capella. Lots of room. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that one, good.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. This ball grabs the miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now Murray, following Durant's three-point attempt. Shoots a fader, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Murray. Young's got 11 points.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Durant finds 8 for 3. Booker on the wing. Booker out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Paul against Young. And it's Paul penetrating. It's stolen by Capella. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Such a wide-open look. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Young looking it over. Murray outside. Paul with the steal.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Young against Paul. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Here's Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Paul with the steal. Ayton with it. Outguarded by Murray. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Hawks, Bay comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's the screen to the right side. Here's Baisley. Capella covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Warren. Here's Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Baisley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Young. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Down low. It's stolen by Capella. From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
Second team.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Passes it to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Ayton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young for the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant the pass to Paul. Rejected by Young.
This is great. That's a great sign. Trae Young out there and playing defense.
Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Ayton against Bay. And here's Young from the arc. Second chance shot. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Can't nail the jumper. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
And that does it for the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They lead by 6. And a chance. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
34.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Griffin. Capella sets a screen for Griffin. To the paint. Tries again. Griffin. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Booker in the corner. It's stolen by Capella. Out on his own on the break. On up the court. The Hawks working the ball around. And there's Murray on the assist from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 8. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Stolen by Warren. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that's a smart pass, as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Murray finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Back to Payne. Inside. And there's the pass to Ross. Clock at 6. And here's Payne to the inside. And stolen by Murray. Throws up. And it's Murray with the jam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Ross. To the middle, here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Payne looking around. Pass to Warren. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot, high post. Offensive rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the layup falls. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Griffin finds Bogdanovich, shoots from 14. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Ross on the wing, and stolen by Bay. Stolen by Warren. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break, and stolen by Bay. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Puts up a 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns trail by 13. Here's Baisley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Capella with a screen on Ross. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Get on your feet right now, crowd. It's time to fire off some pictures. Please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Booker against Murray. Booker the pass to KD. Shakes him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Bogdanovich dishes to Griffin. Pass to Bay. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They got their field goal percentage to... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Bogdanovich is out there with Murray. Then it's Griffin. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the 4-man position. Back to Murray. Driving inside. Back to Bay. Can't connect from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Bay. Hunter comes in for Griffin. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And KD throws it down.
And that's a 6'11" guy handling the rock. Coming off the pick, amazing skill level on Durant's part.
Here's Young. The feed now to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kicks it out to Booker. And stolen by Murray. Hunter, the pass to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young from deep 3-point range. There's the triple. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Call for 3. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 13. He kicks to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside, KD. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Collins dishes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Out to the right wing. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fades back, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Collins kicks to Young. This one for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Collins, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Capella with a screen on Paul. In the corner, it's Hunter. Passes to Young. From the arc. The 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
KD, that's for 2. Can't connect. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the center. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And it's Porter, that time on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out, and the Nuggets going the other way now. Knocks it loose, and the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Here's Paul. On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in. About a minute into this first quarter. It's Jokic, high post. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time for Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. To the paint. There's the steal. Here's Murray. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And, you know, really, when you look at it, Murray is quite crafty at getting contact on his drive. I like his fearlessness going to the hole.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Booker to the middle. The kick to Durant. 4-3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season. And missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. Modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Here's Booker after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Ayton with a screen. Here's the three. Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Murray up top. He's guarded by Paul. Porter in the post. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Right wing. Now here's Jokic. The D's right on him. And here's Porter outside. Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Okogie. Crafty move.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Let's go! Here we go, fans. Make some noise for your Suns. Breaker and floater. Make some noise.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker for three. Knocks down the long J.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start inside. The kick out to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Misses off the right iron.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Good on the shot. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Already blessed with an excellent pull-up jumper. Porter Jr. gives defenders a lot of different looks to deal with.
Screen by Durant. The three ball. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside for Porter. And another basket for Denver.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Ayton against Jokic. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Suns dancers. Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for your Suns dancers.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Ayton. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
So it's Phoenix now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Denver in the lead. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Aaron Gordon was one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
And the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Porter, the pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Ayton with the defensive effort.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to Durant, and the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Bjelica, he's checked in for Phoenix. Baisley comes in for Durant, and it's in there. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Pass to Warren. 3. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now Bjelica. Shakes him. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Suns lead by 3.
And Bjelica is highly effective down low. Post up in the paint.
To the inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Suns, 36. The Nuggets, 35.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for the Nuggets, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And it's Durant with the finish.
I tell you what, I don't know if there's anybody better than Chris Paul at starting the break. I mean, he initiates it quickly and turns defense into offense in a heartbeat.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Paul passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Jackson. Murray passes to Porter. Jokic with it. He's covered by Ayton. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic breaking down defenses and going to work, getting busy. This guy is such a talented offensive player and a joy to watch.
Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
the previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
That was your Suns breaker dance crew. Show them some love.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. And Murray drops them both.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Ross finds Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Jokic. He's feeling it. And he gets it to go. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
For 3, Warren. And the Suns get another 3.
He recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside. Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago, T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
Another shot. And Jokic finishes inside. Jokic has got 19 points.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status, but he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Paisley, good. Paisley's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon, left side. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Phoenix has possession. Here's Paisley. Ayton inside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Outside call from deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And stolen by Durant.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Reverses. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Paul, shot is off. Well, the Nuggets shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Outside for Porter. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Off the inbound. Up again.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot of shots out there. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
To the middle. Here's Murray. The short one's on the money.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Jokic, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Durant, takes it inside. Great D that time from Porter.
Well, I like the idea. We know he can make that shot, but the defense wasn't having it. Not there.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
They set a pick. Durant for 3. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Ayton. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 23.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Jokic against Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Deflected.
Okogie's defense is top tier. He never stops working and causing problems at that end of the floor.
Here's Ayton. Counted. Hit him 20. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Suns lead by 14.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And Jokic no good on that one. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
From deep, Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Durant inside. Jordan's there. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And so here is Denver. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Paul with the bucket.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
down to business with this road battle looming. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Young kicks to Capella. Collins wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. Here's the Nuggets with the ball.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And so he hits both.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. The pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night. That's good from Capella. Both free throws good from Capella. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And a deep three from Young. Rebound by the Nuggets. And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Here's Young going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
For three, Gordon. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray against Murray. Murray, the pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. And here's Collins from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Young dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Murray against Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Murray against Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Locked loose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Now here's Murray. Gordon kicks to Murray. Back to Gordon. Right wing. Murray against Caldwell Pope. Jokic. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Nuggets head coach gave me a few minutes. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. Here's Collins. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. In the corner, Murray with it. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Young with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
And it's Jokic missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young from outside. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And is out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He hits the second from the line. Young taking his time here. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. They're for 7. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Feeds to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Porter, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Denver. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Outside Gordon. Jackson looking around. Pass to Porter. Back to Jackson. And it's Jokic in the corner. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
a supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
Jackson passes to Gordon. Here's Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And finished off by Collins.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jordan outside. Jackson up top, defended by Young. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Jordan outside. 6 to shoot. Driving in. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Capella. Young outside. 54 seconds left in the first half. Here's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For Denver, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Young outside, but Trae gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Jokic finds Jackson. It's deflected. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. Pocket 4. Good work defensively by Capella. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. He gets it up. The shot comes out. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And thank you, David. And we'll be back.
36. The Nuggets. 21. Get ready for the demo.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Jordan is out there with Jokic, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
A three from Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
Jokic, no good. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply help. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, a good look. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. And the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Porter. And that one, good.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Young from deep three-point range. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Okongwu and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Porter kicks to Murray. He dishes it to Jordan. The kick out to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Porter with the steal. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team seconds.
Free throw good. Porter. So for the Hawks. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Trae Young. The Nuggets trail by 12. The drive by Jokic. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Murray looking around. Releases from 15. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks leading by 10. Capella with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. The Hawks again can't hit. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break, here we go. Back to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Murray. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Murray, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Jokic with it. Okongwu covering. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Connects from 3-point range. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Capella, the pass to Murray. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Capella. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Here's Porter, shoots over Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on A.J. Griffin. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Young's checked in for Atlanta. Young and Bogdanovic are their guards. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the pressure Trae Young puts on defenses. Outstanding at taking it to them and drawing the foul.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Driving to the basket. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Jordan. Back to Jokic. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley through.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella. Leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Atlanta leading by 12. Young outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Porter. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Jordan. Porter in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. The kick out to Porter. This is to Jordan. Back to Porter. Jordan, a screen on Hunter. Porter passes to Jordan. That one doesn't drop. Collins with some nice D. Here's Bogdanovich for three, and it's Denver with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And Porter, here we go.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Young against Murray. Young dishes to Capella. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal. Team seconds.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic with it and guarded by Capella.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Murray outside. Young in the corner.
Love the determination by Murray on defense. Really doing his best to pester these shooters.
Jokic passes to Jordan. Jokic sets the screen for Jordan. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Lays it up off the glass.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Atlanta now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Young from outside. Porter pulls it in. Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. Murray finds Young. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Atlanta with the ball. Young from deep three-point range. Misses there. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
Houston here. We're expecting a shootout with this matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Ayton, a screen on Murray. To the inside. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Young on the attack. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And both free throws good for Young. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Knocked loose. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Tries again. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Ayton, a screen on Murray. For 3, Booker hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
And we've spoken about Booker's two-way abilities. There we saw it all in one sequence.
Murray passes to Young. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Back to Murray. Pass to Capella. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Now Ayton. Stolen by Capella. And here's Young. And stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. And Durant with the big finish.
The versatility of KD, equally lethal in transition and the half court.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
And he gets the bucket.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Right side Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Collins outside. Left side Hunter. From outside the arc. Outside Murray. Collins with a screen on Booker. Here's Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray's just keeping things simple in these sets.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Collins. Inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Booker against Murray. Now here's Ayton. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Young, the pass to Capella. Good work there as it goes. Capella's got 8.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Collins, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. There's the triple. And the Suns get another 3.
If you're talking strictly from shooting range, Booker is right at the top of that group.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
No good on that one.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And the Hawks with possession here. 4-point game. Up top, Young. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hawks.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. And here are the Suns. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Booker can't get it to go. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 4. Murray finds Bogdanovich. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Hunter.
Blocking foul. Ball ball. Kevin Durant. His first. Team's first.
Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Booker against Murray. This one for 3. Booker can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Pass to Okongwu. Hey, puts up a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
It's Durant with a drive. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Okogie on the wing. He drops it from range. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's Capella. It's picked off. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. The kick to Hunter. Lets a three fly. Knocks down the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Murray with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Murray's got his second basket of the night. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Ross. Launches it. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Murray passes to Collins. Stolen by Ayton. It's Ross on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
The drive by Ross. Count that bucket. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul passes to Durant, and he gets that one. Durant's got 10.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact. All right, here's the tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. Phoenix calls timeout.
You know what to do, right? Make some noise! Let's give him a round of applause!
Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the Hawks with another three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
The finish! And Durant with the big finish.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Ball passes to Durant. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Collins. Back to Griffin. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Baisley, he's checked in for Durant. T.J. Warren comes in for Okogie. Ross, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team. You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Warren, the pass to Ayton. And it's Phoenix with another.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Here's Young. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Ross passes to Warren. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Ayton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Capella. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Baisley. Okogie comes in for Warren. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Hits the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Ayton, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
This for the tie. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Young. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Durant for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Griffin passes to Young. Bogdanovich from long range, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant with it, picked up by Griffin, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first, team first.
Outside Booker. To the middle. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Goes up. The kick out to Griffin. Outside Young. Shoots from the baseline. Collins passes to Capella. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Okongwu checked in for Collins. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. This is anyone's game, so he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. DeJounte Murray comes in for Bogdanovich. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Bayes checked in. Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout. It's T-shirt time. Let me hear you make some.
The Hawks leading. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Bay against Durant. That's good from Paul on the assist from Durant.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Murray passes to Capella. Outside Hunter. Back to Capella. Just 5 on the clock.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Durant inside. He's covered by Bay.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Capella. On the wing, Bay. They need this. Sinks the tray. Bay's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Booker against Murray. Beyond the arc. Booker can't get it to go.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Pass to Bay. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here are the Suns now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Bay. The kick to Hunter. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. .144 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Young driving in. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
For big, Aiden is pretty solid from the line. He could have this in the bag.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Young against Paul. And here's Hunter for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Bay against Durant. And there's a pick. Takes a three. Capella with a rebound.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Hunter passes to Young. 6 to shoot. Now Murray. And here's Hunter from the arc. No good on the shot. In transition, here come the Suns. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1.
You wouldn't know the pressure is on by looking at Durant. He is one cool customer at the line.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Pass to Bay. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant. And the Suns miss again. Now Young. Outside for Bay. Here's Hunter. Can't cash it in.
And you have to try to make something happen.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's time for your 4-on-4. Let's get loud.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws. But that was excellent work in the clutch.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Here's Durant. Good! And he's tied it up. What a shot! Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Go. And here's Griffin, the tandem on the perimeter. Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Griffin in at the point. Griffin against Paul. Griffin passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Griffin with it. There's the drive. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Durant, the pass to Aiden. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Collins.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him.
TJ Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. Free throw is good from Collins.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Screen by Capella. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the 3. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Inside. Here's Durant. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And he dunks it down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Aiden with a screen. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Hunter finds Capella. Collins with it. Here's Murray. Booker defending. Stolen by Capella. Murray passes to Collins. Up ahead. Here's Hunter. He takes it in. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Young, the pass to Collins. To the left side wing. Outside Young. Pass to Murray. Deflects the pass. 5 on the clock. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Hunter. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. The kick to Hunter. Hunter, a screen on Durant. The crossover. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Paul into the lane. And it's good.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they...
The Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We got much improved foul shooter. KCP also started to get to the line at a higher rate. And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complementary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. Certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
And Denver has possession after the Suns pick up 2. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. From deep. Nailed from 3-point land.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
KD passes to Ayton. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Now the pass to Paul. Booker against Caldwell Pope. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Ayton. And he recovers it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
Now here's Booker, Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And they pick up 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
Here's Murray after the Suns pick up 2. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Over Ayton. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 5 now.
Jokic out there playing a little bit of chess, found himself in the mid-range and still made the play.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Denver. Here's Durant. Then Durant with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Back to Jokic. Inside. Here's Jordan.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
Porter kicks to Jordan. Back to Porter. 1:24 left in the first. Jordan dishes to Porter. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets.
Well, he keeps adding strength and conditioning through the years. A big help to Kevin Durant there on the defensive end.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now, here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. KD's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And how about Durant inside because of that height? Just tough to deal with. Comfortable attacking from that spot. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Jokic. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 5. Picked him clean. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Jordan. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. Scoring, rebounding.
Please give a big round of applause for the Jr.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center, and it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Caldwell Pope following the shot by Kevin Durant. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Caldwell Pope passes to Gordon. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there, outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Poke loose. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Suns trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Porter with the steal. And it's Jokic in the corner. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
KD sets the pick for Paul. Bobbed up there for KD.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Porter dishes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in for Durant. T.J. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Ross is checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. And here's the fast break. Here's Warren. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Warren's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Now Warren following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ross passes to Baisley and stolen by Murray.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts, and those will be very loud points. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ayton a screen on Jackson. Ross dishes to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. The Nuggets trail. Murray hits to Jokic. Murray looking around. Outside Jackson. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And Ayton throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
15 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Baisley. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
It's all tied in Denver. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
33. The Suns, 33.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Jokic kicks to Gordon. Durant with the steal. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Clock is at 3. Porter, no luck. The Suns leading. Durant attacking. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Jokic inside. Ayton's there. Porter passes to Jackson. Puts it up from 12. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
And some good poise shown by Reggie that time. This is what makes him lethal when he gets into the mid-range.
A nice shot by KD.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Porter against Durant, and he banks in the layup. KD's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Sinks the triple. KD's got 18 points in the game.
And this is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
KD with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Okogie. Durant against Jackson. Durant kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And KD the bucket on the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here's Durant. 23 points in the game. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Even back in Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that 3. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The pass to Durant. Fires from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team.
That's good from Jackson. .12 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Durant. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's worth. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Reggie Jackson out there with Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jordan in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the basket by Okogie.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
It's Jordan with the drop.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 4. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Timeout called, the Suns. Phoenix making some changes. Baisley's checked in for Durant. TJ Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Jordan dishes to Murray. Back to Jordan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Pass to Porter. Jokic kicks to Porter. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ayton sets the pick for Warren, and he drives in. Offensive rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Makes it. The next one could tie it up.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. KD's checked in for Baisley. Okogie comes in for Warren. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. They grab their own miss, and Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Jordan the pass to Porter. Back to Jordan. Durant with the steal. Booker with no one around. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Jordan kicks to Porter. Dishes it to Jackson. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
Down low. Here's Durant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Durant's got 28.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers. Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Phoenix leading by 3. Paul looking around. This is it to Okogie. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Booker. Outside, Porter. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his fourth personal.
And Jokic is the leader of this team. He's not someone you want to foul in these spots.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Durant with the screen on Murray. Ball finds Durant.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Booker against Jackson. It tracks.
Reggie Jackson not afraid of the big moment.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker looking around. Kicks it to Ayton. Back to Booker. Shoots the three. Bullseye!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Shot from the inbound. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed.
That's the end of the game.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And Jokic throws it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Hunter. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Young against Murray. And he comes up with a bucket. Young's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
That's his second personal foul.
The free throw drops from Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 5. Gordon outside. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Capella. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. Young way outside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside Young. From behind the arc. From deep 3-point range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Porter finds Murray. 3-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. There's Young with the 3. Here's Collins. That one falls. She's now 1 for 3.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Jokic, and that one hits the back irons. 1:14 left in the first quarter here with the step back. Young with it, checked by Murray. Fade away. Collins, the open look. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Murray. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Here's Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got his third basket on the night right there.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Collins. Puts up a three. Denver grabs the miss. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Forrest in at the 1. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. The Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. On the take. Count that one. Bogdanovich has gotten his first basket of the night.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Comes up empty down low.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Jokic finds Porter. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Going in. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Collins against Gordon. Collins passes to Capella. And stolen by Jokic. Gordon outside. Jokic's shot is good. And now a 12-point Denver lead.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Now here's Porter. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gordon outside. Murray against Murray. Back to Gordon. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Here's Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Bogdanovich. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
And again, Denver no good. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Hunter can't get it to go.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Murray with it. Checked by Murray, and stolen by Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Murray passes to Hunter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Murray finds Jokic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Defended by Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon's got space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. Porter with it. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Appreciate it, Allie.
Your Nuggets, 29. The Hawks, 16.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Hunter passes to Capella. Back to Hunter. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Caldwell Pope from the arc. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Bogdanovich, no good. The Nuggets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Capella. That's tipped. And here's Jordan. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Jackson outside. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. From the baseline. And the shot is good. Drops it in off the front of the rim. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate. You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Now here's Jokic. Bay outside. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Defended by Jackson. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Jordan.
Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Hawks. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the dunk by Jackson.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Outside Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. And they pick up 2. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Atlanta has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. Now here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Denver foul. Michael Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Give him 8 points now. Jackson with it. Checked by Murray. And stolen by Bay. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instincts. He's a real challenge for defenders.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Now here's Jordan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
long range. Back to Murray. Young against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. And it's Denver with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Jokic. And the shot's good. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Clint Capella out there with Sadiq Bey. In at the 3.
Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had to keep players from reaching their full potential.
Here's Jordan. Hey, rejected by Capella.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Porter. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 11. Well, if the Nuggets could just get healthy, they could be a real problem, Clark. Maybe even a title contender.
You know, BA, a couple of seasons ago when they were healthy, they showed what the potential could be in Denver. I mean, they were a scary team. But it's been disappointing recently to see Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. go down with different injuries, and that's had a significant impact on this team. Hopefully, we will get to see this squad at full strength, because if we do, I think that will be a lot of fun for all basketball fans.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
They kick it out to Murray. Bey outside. Back to Young. To the inside. Bey, no good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. It's a scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
John Collins checked in for Bey. Porter in the post, working on Griffin. Pass to Jordan. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jordan against Collins. From 13, goes back up with 1 on the clock. Jokic, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Stolen by Jackson. Tipped. Stolen by Collins. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Jokic drops them both.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
The kick out to Griffin from downtown. Here's Capella. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Porter with it. Checked by Murray. Porter gets the bucket.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Collins. Drops one in from the wing. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Jokic passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Jackson. Tries it from the top of the key. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Griffin finds Capella. There's Young with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Porter in the post, defended by Griffin, kicks it out to Jackson. No good on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Young, the pass to Murray. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Nuggets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Jokic.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Back to Jordan. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter, the pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Now Jokic. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Stolen by Collins. So no problem for Denver. They get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.